What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Finn, your girl Everly, and we are finally back. Um, so we're revamping our format, but we'll discuss what I mean by that here in a minute. I'd like to start off by explaining where we went, what happened. Um, so the last video that we put up was a few months ago.
And the one we tried recording was a 2 hour long video, but we discovered that not everybody could be heard because of the microphone.
Yeah, we had some guests on that one, and like she said, a 2 hour record, and we were trying out the whole microphone thing. We had the mic pretty much with us. So, say she was sitting here, our two guests were on my left side, and I'd hold it like this towards them, and you still couldn't pick up anything. So I basically had to scrap all that because there was no point in trying to upload a video where you only heard me clearly, you bits
Muffled.
and pieces throughout that 2 hour video and none of what they were saying. Um, so
We tried
once we discovered that, we tried to do a video on our own again with the microphone, and that one only recorded like
30
3 seconds or 30 seconds or something like that
Yeah,
out of a 30-minute video.
yeah.
So
Very
again,
irritating.
had to scrap that one. Not that there was much to scrap because 30
Yeah.
seconds is already gone.
And then we tried to do another one just a couple of days ago, and again, the mic would not pick up unless it's right up here against your mouth.
Yeah, you're pretty much having to eat the mic in order for it to pick up what you're saying. So that one was what, 20-minute
That was
video?
about a 30-minute video, and at this point, as you see, we are not using the
Yep.
microphones until we can figure out something else for
Yeah.
that aspect that'll actually pick up.
I have a second microphone, but in order to use both of them at the same time, I'm going to basically need a soundboard. And with that soundboard, I should be able to adjust what the mic can and can't pick up.
Mm-hmm.
But until I get that, we're just not doing the microphones at this point. Um, so we're using the microphone on the laptop, and then we've got a camera that's plugged in that's trying to focus because I'm pointing at it and giving it dimension.
Yeah.
Anyways, so that's our setup right now.
So that's why we haven't been posting. And then some of our videos were being weird when he tried to post, like the videos were crashing or.
Oh yeah. So when I was using my phone to record and then put it over to the laptop to edit and then upload, the files are being
Corrupted.
getting corrupted in transit, for lack of better words. So between all those little issues, and then excuse me, general life, kind of just like, okay, you know what? We're gonna step away from the videos for a minute. Um, I even stepped away from my personal card channel, which I did just upload there a minute ago. Yes, shameless plug. I know. Um, I'll put a link to that channel down below, just like on that channel, I'll put links to this channel in the description there. Did I do that this last video? I need to go back and edit that if I didn't. Pretty sure I did, but well, I'll figure that out later.
So that's fun.
Um, there's also another reason why we hadn't. Oh yeah, we were also burning ourselves out by trying to do like 3, 4 videos a week.
Too much at once. I
Um,
knew it would end up that way eventually, and it did. So
right,
we really needed to take a step back and figure out how we wanted to revamp the channel.
right.
So instead of multiple videos, we're probably just going to do a weekly video with all the shows recaps.
Mhm.
We'll still be doing WWE, AEW, and TNA and their respective pay per views, but we're not going to have a set day just yet on when we're going to upload.
Yeah. Me personally, I like uploading during the weekend, whether it's Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, but I'm not going to do a every Saturday at 2 o'clock, or every Sunday at noon, you know.
Though Sunday would probably be better because that is literally the only day they don't really do
Yeah,
pay-per-views.
between all three companies,
Yeah,
that's the only day that we don't have
a pay-per
a.
or
Well,
show.
sometimes there are pay-per-views on Sundays, and on weeks like that, we'll include uh something for the pay-per-view on the following
Yeah,
week. But as far as your main shows, because you got WWE who does Monday, Tuesday,
Friday.
Friday. You've got TNA, which is
Just Thursday.
Thursdays, and then you've got AEW on
Wednesday,
Wednesday
Saturday.
and Saturday. So break that down: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There is always a show on,
Yep.
and with us covering those three, excuse me, with us covering those three promotions, it kind of interferes with us recapping all of those shows if we're doing it midweek or on Saturday. So we'll probably do our videos or like record our videos maybe Sunday, and if need be, I'll just upload them on Monday or Tuesday.
Yep.
Uh, but we're not gonna commit to a definitive day.
Yeah.
So that being said, if you aren't, hit the notification bell, or if you haven't hit the notification bell, hit that now, and it'll let you know when we upload. Therefore, whether it's on Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, once I start uploading it, you get that notification, and when it's up, boom, you watch it, you're good to go.
When we break down the shows, so we're not going to do it all at once. We'll probably break WWE down in one portion, then AEW, then TNA. That way it's not all jumbled together.
Right.
That way you'll be able to know which recap is for what shows.
Yeah. Essentially, look at it from the way like how the news does it, how they've got their sports, their weather, the actual like media, they have it in different sections. That's kind of the layout that we're going with. So we'll have WWE, TNA, AEW, not necessarily in that order. And from video to video, it might change. We might do
Yeah.
AEW first, then WWE, then TNA, then the next video, it might be a different order. But we'll keep everything together as far as promotion. So when we talk about Raw, NXT, and SmackDown, those will be back to back.
Yep.
Instead of, oh, we're going to talk about Raw. Now we're talking about AEW Dynamite. Now
Yeah.
we're talking about TNA. Now we're talking about,
Yeah.
we'll keep it by promotion. We're also not going to recap the whole show. Otherwise, at that point, these videos are like 3 hours long.
Yeah.
Uh,
We're also going to be doing injury reports. We're going to be doing what storylines we think are good or bad, where they might be headed with certain storylines.
right. For example, let's take the whole Bloodline thing. It started out great, but then they dragged it on for 4 fucking years,
Yeah.
almost 5. At a certain point, it was like, okay, we're kind of tired of the Bloodline shit.
Yeah.
We'll discuss things like that. How we're feeling about this storyline, or where we think said storyline is going to go, whether it's a good one or just kind of a time filler.
Yeah. We're
Um,
also going to be doing dream matches and who we think are the best tag teams
Yeah.
right now.
With that being said, some of the videos that we had recorded that we were having issues with was based on that. When we had our two guests, we had talked about dream matches between, this star from AEW having a match with this star from WWE, things like that. We also had talked about who we consider the best tag team, and if they had a tournament style tag team thing to determine who the best tag team is, how we thought that those brackets would go, this, that, the third. Because as it stands, we all know, the Hardys, great tag team. The Usos, great tag team. New Day before they kicked Biggie out, and now they're just kind of a joke. But at one point in time, New Day, I will still respect their talent,
I mean, yes.
but right now, oh God, fuck the New Day. But yeah, so that was something that we had talked about when we had guests on the video, and like we had said, you couldn't hear anything they said. You could barely hear her. You only could hear me because I literally was holding the mic like this. And even see how close she was? That's how close she was. And I held the mic like this. You could barely hear her.
Yeah.
So that mic kind of is no good for trying to pass it along everybody.
No.
Moving on though. Let's see. We said recap shows, one show a week, injury report, dream matches, where we thought the storylines are going, if it's good or bad. We do plan to have guests on at some point.
To try again.
I say again,
Yeah.
but we've never uploaded with guests.
Yeah.
Um, I feel like we need to hold off until we get everything situated as far as like the setup.
Yeah.
For one, we need to go ahead and get used to the new format of videos that we're doing.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to stack too much on, you know.
Mm-mm. We don't
For
want to
one.
get overwhelmed again.
Right.
Yeah.
For two, until I can figure out the mic settings and um camera position, because as you can tell, normally we're in the living room. Tonight we're actually doing it in here, and this is too small of an area to have
Multiple people.
3 or 4 people trying to be in
Right up. Yeah.
like in the shot and able to hear. Where the living room that works good, but with that I have to push the camera and the laptop back in order to get everybody in
Yeah.
picture, and then that messes with the audio quality.
Yep.
So until I get all that figured out, we're not going to have guests right now, but that is something that is
The future.
in the future, like what we'd like to do. Um,
That is.
I think that was basically everything. Um, I know this is kind of a short one, especially compared to some of our last videos that were running 45 minutes to an hour long. Uh, but we just wanted to get out here and kind of let you know what happened with us and where we're going from here. So, new videos. I'll probably do like a new entrance for it too.
Mm-hmm.
After this one, because
Yeah.
I know I'm using the old entrance on this one since I don't have anything
Yeah.
put together just yet. Um, that being said, you look like you have something to say.
Like, subscribe,
Comment.
let us know what y'all want to see from us.
Mm-hmm.
That way we know what we can do to improve and be better for y'all.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, yeah, we're doing this because it gives us something to do and kind of we already bond on the wrestling thing, but it kind of gives us some activity for us to do together outside of just our normal life. So
Thank you for the patience.
yes,
We didn't just ghost y'all. We had some difficulties and
sorry.
it was a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot that happened in our personal lives. Not getting into that because, well,
No.
not to be an asshole about it, but none of y'all's fucking business. Love you guys.
Yeah.
But yes, like she was saying, like, comment, subscribe. Especially the comment part. If there's something that you would like to see on the channel, let us know. If you guys do streaming or a YouTube channel of your own, and you've got some tips for us as far as like the audio and all that, since that has been an issue in the past for us, go ahead, leave a comment. Or if you guys know us personally and you think, hey, here's some advice, you know how to hit us up. Um, Also, like I was saying earlier, hit the notification bell. That way you know when we upload, especially now that we're not set to a specific day. which honestly, yeah, that kind of did add a lot of stress as far as trying to get everything taken care of because there's the car channel that I'm working on. There's something on my arm. The hell is that? Sorry, ADHD. There's my car channel. There's this channel. There's life, work. Like there was so much going on all at once, and having to try to meet deadlines on a channel, let alone like anything else. It was just way too much. Uh,
Also, I will be posting something on our TikTok as well
yes.
for those of you that don't really see this as often.
Uh-huh.
Just so y'all are aware.
Is there more to that sentence?
Nope. Nope.
Okay. So basically, I'm the one who kind of edits and posts on this channel. She's the one who runs the TikTok account. Did we ever make a Instagram account?
No.
Okay. That's something we might do later, but as it stands, our only socials for this is uh the YouTube and the TikTok. So she'll run the TikTok, I run the Instagram or the Instagram. Wow.
I
Apparently
run
my brain.
TikTok, he runs YouTube, so yeah.
I run laps in my brain and still come out with the wrong answers.
Yep.
Jesus. On that note, we're gonna go ahead and call it. Like she said, like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. Love you guys, and we'll see you in the next one.